Bulgaria is a unique small country in the east part of Europe. There are a lot of beautiful places that you can visit here. It is famous for its magnificent mountains, picturesque green valleys and wonderful beaches in the east. Some of the most interesting and beautiful places in our region are Rožen Monastery and Melnik. Our town of Petrec is situated in the furthest southwestern part of Bulgaria. Rožen Monastery is the largest Orthodox cloister in Pirin region. The monastery has been kept safe till nowadays and is being visited by numerous tourists from different countries. It is not known for sure when Rožen Monastery was built. At the end of the 17th century, huge fire broke out and has burned the monastery's archives. According to the Athos sources, it was built in 890. Rožen Monastery is mentioned in Greek manuscript, and there were also some Byzantine coins of the 13th century discovered during excavation. After the fire in the 17th century, the monastery was greatly damaged. It was reconstructed in the 18th century thanks to the financial help of rich Bulgarians from all over the country. Monastery's church Saint Nativity of the Virgin Mary, in Bulgaria it sounds like Рождество Богородично, gives name to a nearby village Rožen. Rožen Monastery is functioning and is one of the 100 national tourist places in Bulgaria. Its construction reminds a medieval fortress. Its entrance is an arch with a massive wooden door. There are grapes growing in the yard. In the middle of the yard, the monastery's church is situated. There are 3 floors of monk cells with long galleries. The floors are wooden. They are very old but kept safe. The Church of Saint Nativity of the Virgin Mary is quite old. It was built in the 16th century. Not far from the monastery there is a tomb of the Bulgarian national hero Jan Sandanski. Jan Sandanski was fighting against Turkish invaders during the Balkan War. It played an important role in the liberation of Melnik.
Melnik is the smallest town in Bulgaria, but it has a long history. When you enter the town, it seems like you fall into the past. There are picturesque houses with tiled roofs, narrow streets, stone roads and carts walled with wine barrels. It is a calm and quiet town. In spite of the fact that Melnik is a quite small town, it has a long and rich history. According to the archaeological excavation, the first settlers in the area of modern Melnik were the Thracian tribe Medi, to which the legendary rebel Spartacus belonged. Centuries later, the ancient Romans lived there. The ancient Rome bridge is still preserved in Melnik. The Slavs who settled the territory later named their settlement Melnik after the sandy formation surrounding the town from all sides. The word Mel in Bulgarian means chalk. In 1215, Melnik became the capital of an independent feudal principality ruled by despot Alexius Slav. The ruins of the Slav fortress are visited by plenty of tourists nowadays. During the 11th 14th centuries, the town has been owned by Bulgaria, Byzantium and even Serbia. In the 1435, Melnik falls in the power of Ottoman Empire. During the first centuries of Ottoman slavery, the town is on the decline. Winemaking and tobacco production start to prosper. Wine of Melnik, Melnic Kubino, is exported all over Europe. The family of Kardapoulos becomes the most popular merchant. Their house is still well kept. Nowadays it is the Kardapoulos house, the museum, with an underground wine cellar. At that time, Melnik was crowded. It had more than 17 churches, there were 4 monasteries in the neighborhood, and there were 3 male schools and 1 female school in the town. Melnik was liberated from the Ottoman slavery on the 17th of October 1912 by detachment fleet of Jan Sandanski. The most part of the town was destroyed. In the 1968, Melnik was declared a museum town. Nowadays, winemaking, tobacco producing, and tourism are the main occupations of the local inhabitants. Cozy hotels, traditional restaurants, wine degustations, gift shops, that's what modern Melnik suggests nowadays. Wine of Melnik has rich taste and odor. Winemakers from Melnik are famous far outside Bulgaria. Winemaking has been prospering here for centuries. The trade secrets are being passed across the generation. And since the climate is Mediterranean, it is possible to cultivate proper sorts of grapes here. Among local attractions can be mentioned Pashova House, Kardapulova House, which is a wine-making museum, and ruins of medieval churches. The area around Melnik is also interesting. Not far from the town, there is Rozhinsky Monastery. It's one of the several Bulgarian medieval cloisters which preserve its original appearance quite good. Sandy pyramids of Melnik for sure are an extraordinary miracle created by nature. Melnik is situated in the southwestern part of Bulgaria.